Lacey Blunt, and I'm a student at Visible Music College in Chicago. And today I'm sitting down with John Tibbs, and we're going to talk a little bit about your music career and just some things that you've learned. So could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. I attended school in Anderson, Indiana, and during our season there, I ended up helping out on staff at a church.
Mm-hmm.
And after I graduated, I continued at the church, and basically, I had some songs that were encouraging people inside our church, and so I was like, how can I take these songs, out of it?
Place,
Yeah.
right?
And so what I did, this is in 2013, I put together this EP, and I put it so people didn't have to buy it. They just entered their email and go like that. And like, this was back during during an era, and people still did that. and that album did awesome. And out of all that, I had tons of emails and area codes, and I started getting asked to go out and do gigs. And it got to the point where I had to pick if I was going to go staff at the church or if I was going to tour, just because I was gone so much. And so April 2013, Easter, I ended our time at the church, and at the time I was our only income, and I was like, God, how can I sing songs and eat? And doors just continued to open.
Awesome.
And just shortly after that, Audrey Assad heard an EP I did, and she had just gone indie, and she was going on her tour, and she's like, hey, I'm going to do all these dates. It would be great to have an opener. And so I hopped on her tour, and then through all of those things, a company heard all the tunes I was doing, and so I signed a deal the April afterwards, and we spent the next two like big seasons kind of in the studio, doing an album, and then on tour, and just doing dates after dates after dates. And so the album, the debut album came out beginning of 2016. It's been awesome. And when it came time to do our second album, there are definitely some upsides to being picked up from a big company, but then there's also just a exciting opportunity as our business continues. There were just some great opportunities as an independent, and so I decided to kind of do this album differently. And so it's basically like, I'm an indie, but yet there are companies out there that are helping us do everything that the big companies do. So it's kind of and/or, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a long answer to your question.
No, it was a great one. So what is the latest album you have out now? It's Dead Man Walking,
Dead Man
right?
Walking, yeah. It came out in February 2016, and I am in the studio now, and our second project will probably be out in September. I say September, which means probably October.
It's an interesting name. Can you kind of explain a little bit, what does it mean?
Dead Man? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so ever since I was a kid, I've had a stutter, and it's always comical because that term is the hardest to articulate. So, and that is an issue. Well, that is a situation that I've had that has caused just a bunch of issues, I guess. And that's something I have, but I think all of us have our own. And I think that our struggles sometimes tend to keep us out of being like healthy and happy people. And I think that Jesus and his hope and his peace, and like, he came on earth and he tore all those things off of us. And yet, daily it's like I pick them back up. And so, that song and that album is just about continuing to toss those things off because he did. And so
that's
what it's
beautiful.
about.
It's awesome to see how the Lord oftentimes uses our struggles to not define us, but to somehow use it, transform it for His glory. It's amazing.
So, yes, it is. Like, you know, as a kid, I had a hard time talking, and I saw doctor after doctor after doctor pick up all these things to skip over, having a hard time talking. And I think as a kid, that was extremely healthy and helpful. But as I was an adult, that became a very unhealthy thing, because I was putting every ounce and energy and into skipping over having a hard time talking. I was so terrified about if people heard that I had a stutter, that's the only thing that they would ever think of me. And like, I got to a point that it was just, again, taking up every ounce of energy, and that was an unhealthy thing. I was keeping people out, and you know, I was so terrified of it. But it's just been so cool, because it's like I'm able to tell people that, and then we can talk about anything else.
Yeah, it kind of releases any sort of hold that might have on you, or even another
totally.
person.
Totally. And you know, it just creates an opportunity, because it's like, you know, again, like all of us have something, and I think that there is this thing that happens as two people talk. It's kind of like, if you're able to kind of tear down any anything that's keeping a person out of you, that gives the other person the opportunity to do that too.
Yeah.
And so you can actually go deeper. So.
Yeah, and that's what we're called to, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Discipleship and community. Thank you so much. You've been hearing from John Tibbs. Please check out Dead Man Walking. You're on YouTube. You're on Facebook, Instagram, all the things.
Yep.
All of it.
John
everywhere.
Tibbs.
Your local Walmart, whatever.
Not that.
Okay.
Maybe someday, but probably not. Actually, this pace we're going.
Awesome. Thanks so much. We really
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh no, guilt, no shame, got a hold on me. Your love, it opened my eyes. I was a dead man walking till you gave me